I had somebody the other day, they asked me if my Dodge was doing okay. I've got a 2013 Dodge Ram crew cab. It's doing great. I mean, I don't exactly know what they wanted me to show or tell or whatever. I think it's downright super. You know. It drives great.
That's where he did it.
Sounds great.
And he said dice came in on a toot.
My Bluetooth connects automatically to my phone, which I like because I like listening to my podcasts. After 3 years of ownership, I can tell you the only thing that I'm not real crazy about is the radio. When I push my radio portion, I can't pick up radio stations worth of crap. I really can't. I like the hands-free controls of being able to talk on the radio or talk on the phone. I like the ability to just push this little call button and say call Dad Mobile, and it calls calling Dad Mobile. You know, I like my backup camera. If I put this thing in reverse, this full screen is a backup camera, and it gives me little lines as I turn my steering wheel. Those little lines move with it to kind of show you where you're going. I like all of it. It's just the radio stations, I can't pick up too many. But, I mean, to be honest, nowadays, why do I need the radio stations? I've got music on my phone that I can stream Bluetooth. I got podcasts to listen to. You know, I really don't need the radio. It does work a little. But, I mean, as technology is growing, I'm actually, like a lot of people, getting further and further away from listening to terrestrial radio. It's just a fact. Anywho, I'm gonna go down to the farmer's market and get some tomatoes. We used to grow them suckers in the backyard, but we got tired of messing with it because the bugs and the heat and the calcium that we kept having to add, and we love on it and care on it and put all kind of effort into it, and we wouldn't get but just a few tomatoes that we could really enjoy. When you consider how much time and effort and money we spent, we could have just bought the tomatoes and gone down to the farmer's market. I mean, we literally live like 2 miles away from the farmer's market. I mean, heck, when you got a resource that close, just take a second and drive down there, you know. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drive down to our farmer's market and get some tomatoes. But for those of you wanting to know about the truck, it's just a super truck, man. Everything's great about it. I gotta tell you, even being on vacation, you know, when you're away from home, you miss sleeping in your own bed, and you miss eating food that's normally in your fridge because your stomach gets used to a certain thing. That's something that gets when you get older. You know, you like eating stuff that's not where you normally get at home, but at the same time your stomach's kind of like, what's he doing? I don't like this. But, you know, with all that aside, I honestly kind of missed driving my truck while I was gone. I mean, it's been my favorite vehicle purchase that I've had, and I just love it. I got home yesterday, and my stepdad called me. He had bought a pontoon boat, a tri-hull pontoon boat. I think he said it's 22 feet. It's about 3,500 pounds. Got a double axle trailer. He called me up and said, hey, would you mind helping me go pick this thing up? I was like, sure. Dolores is still at work, so I went and picked him up. We went and picked up this giant pontoon, and I'll put a picture right here so you'll see it. Click. And I drove it home, backed it into the driveway there, and as I'm backing it in, I'm thinking this truck may be used to pull this pontoon more than I think. So I told Dan, I said, anytime you want to borrow the truck, man, we can swap out vehicles and you can use it, or we'll just plan it a day when I can help you. So that may happen. We'll see. Happy to help. Oh, look, the farmer's market is hustling and a bustling. Look at all the people. We have a drive-through farmer's market. You can drive in here and park. It's kind of tricky sometimes to get in here because it's so popular that you often can't get a parking space. But I'm gonna park here beside the outside and go in here and get me some maters. Yeah, let's do that.